Guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, honesty is the best policy. Shortcuts never pay for long. Honesty pays you forever and keeps you safe. Why I'm saying all this? I heard about a case and it's not something I got shocked with, but yes, it's full of lessons. So this is about someone who got the PR and had applied for citizenship. Okay. So everything was good. That guy was having good life here in Canada, working well full time, paying taxes, following all the rules regulation, no criminal record of any sort. Okay, fine. But what went wrong? So what went wrong is like his while going for the citizenship application when his application was being processed, they determined while reviewing his earlier applications that during his permanent residence application he had attached an experience letter that was found to be fake. Now how did he came to this? He had filed through an agent who was not licensed and had paid a lot of money, and that agent had convinced him that his experience then was not sufficient to get him a Canadian PR. Instead, a fake company's letter was created. Now, this raises some questions also that how could that letter was uh, processed and passed through during permanent residence application? It shouldn't be, right? But anyway, now during citizenship, it was caught, and now he is facing deportation because of this misrepresentation. He can go to courts, he can go to lawyers, but misrepresentation is really hard to defend, because if people with misrepresentation are allowed, then that would uh, put the entire immigration system into the question mark, right? How could people, those who misrepresent themselves in immigration applications, are allowed? And because of this shortcut, he's paying the price. So this is what the lesson is, guys. If you're going to an agent is first of all not wrong. Not all agents are wrong, but make sure you go to the licensed agents, those who are licensed, screened, and are legally authorized to accept money from you for immigration applications to Canada. You can find the list online. You can find their license number, any past convictions, cases about them, so that you must always check. Then knowingly or unknowingly, remember one thing: if there's anything wrong information is put in those forms or any incorrect document, you are going to be the hook, because Canadian immigration laws clearly says that if there's an misrepresentation done by you or your agent, you are going to be responsible. So even if you argue that no, it was my agent, that's not going to be accepted into the court of the law. Okay. So take this as a lesson for everyone. Those who are looking for shortcuts, please don't go for shortcut. It will hit you, and it will hit you really hard. Don't think that once your file is closed for a particular application, it cannot be reopened. It can be. Suppose that company letter that has been forged for you is found to be fake in some other application, and then immigration department tries to do audit. What they need to do, they just need to put the company name into their system and find out who has used this letter or this company's name in their experience profile. You enter the employer name, right, in your form, and that goes into the system. How much time it will take for them to list out all the candidates? A few seconds. And how many minutes it will take for them to issue letters? Less than a minute. And for you, that will be the end of your immigration journey. Please, guys, be careful. This is the time. Those who are looking to apply with genuine documents, genuine intention, and genuine information. Even though it take longer, once you get, you'll still be safe. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.